Imagine this. 1 minute, just 60 seconds. That's all it takes to potentially protect your brain, your independence, and even your life. And yet, most seniors don't know this simple daily habit exists. Every day, someone's life changes forever because of a stroke. One moment they're brushing their teeth or pouring a morning cup of tea. The next, they can't move one side of their body, can't speak, or even recognize the people they love. It's terrifying, and what's worse, so many of these strokes could have been prevented. This video isn't here to scare you. It's here to empower you, because there's something incredibly simple, incredibly powerful you can do starting today. It only takes 1 minute a day, but that 1 minute, it might just save your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, not only will you know exactly what this practice is, but you'll also feel inspired, hopeful, and ready to take control of your health in the most compassionate, gentle way. This is for you, for your future, and for the people who love you deeply. Let's begin. Number 1. The quiet danger. Hiding in plain sight. Strokes are often called brain attacks for a reason. They strike fast, they damage deeply, and they leave little time to react. But the truth is, most strokes don't come out of nowhere. They build up slowly, quietly, over time, like a storm that brews while the sky still looks blue. For many seniors, high blood pressure, lack of movement, stress, and poor circulation become silent companions in daily life. You might not feel them at first. You might chalk up dizziness to just getting older, or brush off tingling in the hands as a bad sleeping position. But these small warnings are the whispers before the storm. Imagine your brain as a garden, beautiful, full of memories, laughter, names of grandchildren, and precious moments from decades of life. A stroke is like a sudden frost that damages that garden in seconds. But what if you could gently warm the soil every day, keeping the blood flowing, the nerves alive, the memories safe? That's exactly what this 1-minute practice helps do. Before we reveal the practice itself, let's talk about why your brain, your precious, remarkable brain, depends on your daily actions far more than your genetics. You are not powerless. You are not fragile. And with one simple daily act, you can stand up to the quiet danger that threatens so many seniors every day. Number 2, the true cost of a stroke, beyond the physical. When we talk about strokes, we often focus on the medical side, speech therapy, physical rehab, hospital visits. But for those who've lived through it, or watched a spouse or sibling suffer one, the real impact goes far deeper. There's a gentleman named Frank. He's 74, retired, proud grandfather of 6, always had a way of telling stories that made everyone laugh. One day, while walking to the mailbox, Frank felt his right leg give out. He slurred his words. Within minutes, he was rushed to the hospital. He survived the stroke, but the man who came home wasn't the same. He could no longer tell his stories. His right hand couldn't hold a pen. His wife of 50 years now helped him get dressed every morning. And it broke his heart. You see, strokes don't just steal movement or speech. They steal freedom. They take away hobbies, confidence, even identity. And that's why this video matters. Because every moment you can do something to protect your brain is a moment you're protecting the most valuable parts of yourself. The ability to remember your daughter's wedding, the smell of your garden in spring, the feeling of flipping through old photo albums. That's what we're protecting. Not just muscles and blood vessels, but your story, your legacy. This 1-minute habit we'll soon talk about. It's not just about preventing strokes. It's about protecting the life you've built. Number 3. What the doctors don't always say out loud. If you've ever walked out of a doctor's appointment confused, overwhelmed, or simply brushed off, you're not alone. Many seniors feel like they're handed prescriptions and sent on their way with little explanation or warmth. But if you sit down with a compassionate doctor, the kind who sees you as a whole person, not just a chart, they'll often say something quietly, almost offhandedly. You know, the small things you do daily, those make the biggest difference. And here's one of those small things. Ready? Deep, mindful breathing for 1 full minute every day. That's it, just 1 minute. But not rushed, shallow breathing. We're talking about slow, intentional breaths. In through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4. Out through your mouth for 6 seconds, just that. Every day. For 1 minute, this type of breathing calms the nervous system. It lowers blood pressure. It reduces stress, which is a major trigger for strokes. It improves blood flow to the brain, and it tells your body, you're safe, you're okay, you're cared for. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need a yoga mat or a health club membership. You just need a quiet spot. Maybe your favorite chair near the window, a soft morning light, a cup of tea nearby. Just you and your breath. And in that moment, you're not just breathing, you're healing. You're reducing your risk, you're showing up for yourself. Number 4. Why 1 minute can change everything. Now you might be wondering, can something this small really make that big a difference? Absolutely. Because stroke prevention isn't just about dramatic changes, it's about consistency, calm, and connection to your body. Let's look at Helen. She's 82, lives alone, and used to feel anxious every morning. Her daughter introduced her to this breathing practice. At first, Helen rolled her eyes. "What's a minute going to do?" she said. But then she tried it, just once, then again the next day. A week later, she noticed her morning headaches were gone. She felt calmer before phone calls. Her blood pressure readings improved. And most importantly, she felt in control again. Because that's what this is really about. Control. In a world where aging often makes us feel powerless, when appointments pile up and bodies change and the days feel uncertain, this practice brings you back to center. 1 minute a day. It tells your body, "I'm listening." It tells your brain, "You're important." It tells your heart, "We're doing this together." No matter your age, it's never too late to begin. And sometimes, the smallest moments lead to the biggest healing. Number 5. Reconnecting with your body. 1 breath at a time. There's something profoundly healing that happens when we pause and simply breathe. Not for anyone else. Not because a doctor told us to, but because we deserve to feel safe in our own bodies again. You see, as we get older, many of us begin to feel disconnected from our own selves. Our hands don't move quite like they used to. Our balance may feel shaky. Our memory might not be as sharp. And somewhere in all of this, we begin to lose touch with the body that carried us through decades of life, that held our babies, built our homes, danced at weddings, survived illnesses, heartbreaks, and miracles. This 1 minute breathing practice isn't just about stroke prevention. It's about gently reconnecting with yourself. It's about reclaiming something that many seniors silently grieve, a sense of trust in their own body. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine sitting on your porch in the early morning, a soft breeze brushing your face. You take a deep, intentional breath. You feel your chest rise and fall. You listen to the quiet. And in that small moment, nothing is broken. Nothing is missing. It's just you, fully present, fully alive. What breathing like this does, even for just 60 seconds, is remarkable. It increases oxygen to the brain, stabilizes heart rhythms, improves circulation, and eases the tension in your shoulders and neck that builds up from years of worry and overthinking. It gently massages your internal organs, strengthens your lungs, and most beautifully, it calms the storm inside your mind. Many seniors carry unspoken stress, the fear of falling sick, the loneliness of empty rooms, the weight of being a burden. But your breath reminds you that you are not a burden. You are alive, valuable, and deserving of peace. And every breath you take with awareness is a step toward not just preventing a stroke, but reclaiming your well-being. Let your breath become your medicine. Let it become your quiet prayer, her daily whisper that says, "I still matter, I still belong here." Number 6. The ripple effect. How 1 minute changes everything around you. We often think of health habits as private things, like brushing your teeth or taking your medication. But what many seniors don't realize is that when you take care of yourself, even in small ways, you are also caring for the people who love you. When you spend that 1 minute each day breathing deeply, calming your mind, lowering your stress and stroke risk, you're doing something incredibly selfless, because you're choosing to be here longer, stronger, and more present for those who cherish you. Think of your grandchildren. Think of how their faces light up when they see you, the way they run into your arms or call you on the phone just to hear your voice. You matter to them more than you may ever know. And the idea of losing you, suddenly, tragically, to something like a stroke, would leave a space in their hearts that no one else could fill. Now think of your spouse, if you're lucky enough to still have one beside you. or your lifelong friends, the ones who've seen you through youth and grey hair. They need you too. And even though we can't control everything in life, we can control 1 minute. 1 minute of daily mindful breath that makes a ripple. Helen, the woman we talked about earlier, shared something powerful after just 3 weeks of practicing mindful breathing. She said, "My daughter told me I seem lighter, not in body, in spirit." She said, "Mum, you don't sound so worried anymore." And I hadn't realized it, but she was right. This practice doesn't just help your heart and brain, it changes how you show up in the world. You listen better, you laugh more, you feel less rushed. Your body doesn't clench at every noise. You're able to truly be with the people you love. Even the people who care for you and caregivers, nurses, sons and daughters will feel the difference. Because when you're calmer, they're calmer. When you're taking small steps toward health, they don't feel so helpless watching you age. You give them hope by caring for yourself. So yes, it's just a minute, but it's a minute that touches everyone around you. And if you've ever wondered, what can I do at this age to make a real difference? This is it. You can breathe, you can choose presence. You can remind the world and yourself that aging doesn't mean giving up. It means showing up differently, with wisdom, grace, and intention. Number 7, breaking through the fear of too late. Many seniors carry a quiet, heavy thought in the back of their minds. Is it too late for me? Too late to get healthy? Too late to fix what's been damaged? Too late to change habits? And when we believe that, we stop trying. We stop hoping. We shrink ourselves into routine, avoiding new steps, new ideas, new beginnings. But I want to tell you something right now. With all the warmth and honesty I can offer, it is never too late. The human body, especially the human heart and brain, is astonishingly resilient. You may be 60, 70, 80, even 90, and still, your body is capable of healing. Your brain still forms new connections. Your heart still responds to care. Your nervous system still listens when you breathe with intention. That 1 minute? It's not symbolic. It's biological. It's real. There's a gentleman named Walter. He's 89. A widower. Lost interest in his health after his wife passed. One day his granddaughter asked him to breathe with her for just 1 minute a day. He smiled, humored her, but something strange happened. That single minute became 2, then 3. Then he started stretching a little, then walking to the mailbox again, then cooking meals for himself. When we asked him what changed, he said, "I finally realized I'm still alive. And if I'm alive, then I can still live. No matter what you've faced, a past stroke, diabetes, heart disease, grief, loneliness, today is a new page. This minute is yours. Not borrowed from the past, not promised by the future, it's yours and it's powerful. You don't need to run marathons or follow complicated regimens. You simply need to begin again, 1 minute, every day. Like a gentle promise whispered to yourself, I still matter. My story's not finished." Number 8, building your 1-minute ritual, a gentle guide. Now that we've explored why this practice matters so deeply, let's walk through how to make it part of your daily life in a way that feels sacred, not stressful. First, choose a moment in your day that feels calm. For some, it's the morning, before the phone rings or the house wakes up. For others, it's in the evening, when the light turns golden and the world quiets down. What matters is that it's your time. Sit comfortably, in a chair you love, by the window, in bed, even outside on a porch if you like. Let your feet rest flat. Let your hands relax. Soften your shoulders. There's no perfect position, only what feels gentle. Now take a slow breath in through your nose, counting to 4. Feel your chest rise. Hold that breath softly. Count to 4 again. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. Count to 6. Let the breath fall out like a soft sigh. Repeat for 1 full minute. That's all. Just be there, with your breath, with your heartbeat, with your beautiful, resilient self. And if thoughts come, memories, worries, distractions, let them float by like clouds. You're not here to solve anything. You're here to breathe, to heal, to honor yourself. You can make this even more special. Light a candle, hold a photo of someone you love, or play soft music in the background. Some people say a short prayer. Others simply close their eyes and say, "Thank you for this moment." In just 60 seconds, you've lowered your blood pressure, you've calmed your brain, you've signaled to your body that it's safe, and you've practiced something more powerful than most medications, the art of inner peace. And that peace, it ripples into every part of your life. How you sleep, how you speak, how you love. This isn't just a health practice, it's a daily act of devotion to your own well-being. Number 9, a final message of hope and a gentle invitation. If you've made it this far, I want to take a moment and speak directly to your heart. You are not forgotten, you are not invisible. You are not too old, too broken, or too far gone. You are a soul with decades of stories, strength, love, and wisdom, and you deserve peace in every breath you take. There is something profoundly beautiful about someone who chooses to care for themselves, not because they were told to, not because they're afraid, but because they want to live well, because they want to stay present for their grandchildren's laughter, because they want to keep recognizing the face in the mirror, because they want to feel calm when they wake up in the morning. This simple, 1-minute practice, it's your invitation to do just that. It's your permission slip to say, my health still matters, my mind still matters, I still matter. Let this habit become your daily companion. Let it anchor you. Let it protect your brain. Let it become something you look forward to. A moment that's just for you, filled with stillness and healing. And if you found this video helpful, if it touched your heart, gave you hope, or reminded you of your strength, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and subscribe to our channel, Faith Wisdom. Because here you are never just a viewer. You are part of a family that believes in dignity, health, and inner peace, no matter your age. Thank you for being here. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for still choosing life. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, may every breath you take be a step toward healing.